Hey y'all. Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Okay. I'm back. Look, I forgot I didn't change the time. Um, so I had to go and change the time. I had a little situation after I got off the live. So, I told y'all I'd be back in an hour or so because I needed to take care of something. So I was cooking dinner. So I cooked dinner. I did cook dinner. It wasn't on camera, but because I was on the phone. So I did cook dinner. Rico's here. He's eating now. Rico is in the building. He said, "Hey y'all." um so we are currently on the StreamYard. I don't even know what my cell phone is. Y'all hold tight. All right. So what's up? What's up? All right, I'm going to put the invitation link in the StreamYard. Hey, so yeah, Rico is here. I called Rico. I said, Rico, come get you something to eat. He's about all right, I'll be over there. I don't know. Rico drives kind of fast. I think Rico was here in like 5 whole seconds. I promise you. Rico was here in 5 seconds. I mean, I just got off the phone with him. 3 minutes later, he was walking in the house. So he's here. Rico, are you enjoying your meal? There we go. There it is. He said, it's good. What's up? What? Darnell, you about to make me spit something out. Crazy self. Pastor Dorothy, you want something to eat too? Baby, when I tell you we had a time with you tonight. So I made a little salad. I made, hey Geraldine, hey Ursula. I made a spinach, tomato, and onion salad. I needed a salad to go with my spaghetti. So I made a pot of spaghetti. Mm. Hmm. Awesome, Clara. Have fun, be safe. So I made spaghetti tonight. I told Rico he was gonna get 3 meals out of me this week. We didn't get a chance to do it yesterday because he wasn't feeling well. But I told him he's gonna get 3 meals out of me this week. So tomorrow we are gonna have dinner again. Mm. I need a knife to cut this spinach, but it's not gonna happen. And I'm gonna tell you why. I had an incident a little earlier. I got caught up in my conversation and I had a situation. That's all I'm gonna say. Hey Lisa. Hey Wendy. Barbara. So Carmen did have some spinach left over. She did have a container of spinach in the refrigerator and some tomatoes and some onion. Loretta, why would I be going to a detention camp, detention competition? Men of detentions competition? Mm. Hey, Tawanda. Well, I'll ask, what exactly is that? Hey, Corday. Yeah, me and Knives are not friends tonight. And I'll just leave it at that. Thank you, Garetha. Oh, Rico, you had a marriage proposal earlier. I just thought I wanted to let you know. She said she was gonna do something and she was gonna get ready to marry you. Hey, Centoria. Hey Tay, you're back. I'm watching you live with the pastor. It was really good. Cheryl Creek is in the building. Tara Armbrister. Yes, Stephanie, I don't want to talk about it. But I had a little mishap, but I'm going to be okay. Nothing was severed. Hey, Janelle. And Rico had a nice bowl of spaghetti over there. Um, Stephanie, it was a mishap, but God is good. I still have all my digits. They're saying, hey, Rico. Hey. He said, hey. I want to see Pastor Dorothy. I don't want to talk about it. Angelia, how long are you going to be driving? What's up, Brother Justice? He said, hey, what's up, Tay and the Rose Gold family? Yes, please like and share the live. If you are on Facebook, go ahead and share. Hit those likes, hit those hearts, hit those blue likes, hit those red hearts. Sherelle Benjamin is from Pensacola, Florida. She said, come visit me, Rico, and I will cook for you. Angelia, okay. We'd love to have you. I posted the link. Corday Gray said, gotta see my favorite power couple, Enrico. Now, come on, we all know what happened. Well, since it is story time, I will tell you what happened. I was on the phone with 3 people. I'm not going to mention any names. They are on this live. I was on the phone with 3 people. They said something. I got a little excited and I lost my grip on a knife. But I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be okay. Cindy Carmen posts every day. So, like, they got me really excited. And I didn't know how to act. Beverly said, you're an awesome person looking out for Rico as well. Absolutely. I told him Sunday that we were going to do 3 meals this week. I couldn't promise anything else. And he said, okay. So I was like, he trusts me. He trusts me to cook something. So I really enjoyed the new nail place. I will be posting some stuff. And listen, let me tell you, if you are not following We Can All Do Better, go ahead and do that. Darnell is amazing. He has amazing content. Follow Feeding Souls with Chef and Tay. That is Lisa and Penny over there doing their thing. Or I like to say their thug thizzle. Life According to Lean Bean, aka Life According to Lena. We have so many people. I can't do everybody every night. Oh, and so yeah, that's we are out here in these streets. Thank you, Marvella. Yes. Look, if I gotta eat, Rico gotta eat. That's it, and that's all. Now, granted, Rico probably went and did whatever during the day. Let me tell y'all, did I tell y'all Rico told me he had something to do the other day? Did I tell y'all? Yeah, Rico told me he had something to do the other day. I said, Rico, what you doing? You want to hang out? What you tell me, Rico? What you say? I'm busy. I got something I got to do later. I said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Rico said he had something to do. He could not come and hang out with me. I said, oh, okay, Rico. Well, I guess I'm going to leave you alone. I'm going to leave you alone. And y'all vote for my baby, Chef Carmen HTX. She is in the cooking competition. Oh, Lisa said you had a hot date. Rico, you heard me? Uh-huh. Was that a response as in yes or oh, uh-huh? What'd you say? No comment. Rico said, baby. Mm-mm. They said Rico was going to see his girlfriend. Okay, now. Rico said he ain't got no comment for y'all. They are in the comments cutting up, Rico. Yes, they are. Rico said no comments. He said, I have nothing to say. But I was trying to hang out with him. I think that whatever day the parade was, I was gonna go. Me and Rico was gonna go to the parade. When Rico said he had something to do, I thought about it and I said, you know what? I'm not going down there by myself. They say plead the fifth, Rico. Rico had a hot date. I know this spaghetti is right on time. Oh, it's good. So, is Jay Dodson on here? I gotta check on Jay. Normally, Jay is out here in these social media streets because we need to continue our conversation about Jay last night and the big pill. Let me see. I gotta check on my big sis real quick. You just voted. Thank you. No, Jennifer, Rico did not cook. I cooked. Jay Dotson, you good? Okay, because I didn't see you on the live, so I'm calling you out, and I'm on live right now, so they hear me talking.
Okay, I got it.
All right, because you know I got to finish my story.
So you really gonna be doing this?
It is.
Nobody can tell my story but me.
You can. You can do it through audio.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Bye. Jay Dodson is going to join the live. I missed it, so it wasn't good. Oh Lord, I gotta watch it. Janelle, you gotta watch it, even though somebody told you it was bad. I'm still gonna watch it too. Jay Dodson is going to join the live. Excuse me. And if you are not following my baby, go ahead and follow Chef Carmen HTX. Listen, the numbers are growing, the skillets are growing, the goldies are growing. We are growing. Yes, Jay is the bomb.com. Look at Rico. Rico, thank you so much. Rico is not playing on tonight. That onion can go right in this bag. Yes. So did Little Kim perform? I don't know if she performed because I don't know who was performing last night. I know a couple people performed or whatever. Did Little Kim perform? Hey, Jackie Hobson, how are you? Listen, if you are on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like and share. Sharing is caring. You know what I say? Tell everybody. Lil Kim did not perform. Okay. Tell everybody to come through. Subscribe to the YouTube page. If you are not subscribing, subscribe to the YouTube page. Thank you, Darnell, for doing that, for putting Carmen's link in the comments. I appreciate it. They said Patty messed up the song and I went to sleep. What song? Oh, the Tina Turner song? Oh, that's what they said, Graceful. Jay Dodson is in the building. Let's see. You click and you couldn't get in the link? Hold on. Let me check the link. Copy. I'm putting it back in. She forgot the lyric. Oh my. That doesn't sound good. Ooh, child. Angelia, I just posted it. But let me see. I just posted the link. I posted the link on Facebook and YouTube. She even forgot some of the lyrics. Ooh, Miss Patty. Patty, now you know better. You know better, Patty. Mm-mm. All I know is Buster was too long. I was trying to sneak peek. Average Joe came out today. I didn't see it. Oh no, that was not Chef's link. No, I posted the StreamYard link. I posted the StreamYard link. Leave Patty alone. She damn near 80. Look, I have to check it out. I mean, I love Patty. She has dominated the music industry. I mean, and everybody can't always have a perfect performance. And that's the thing. Everybody's not always going to be perfect. And can you imagine Penny Vestina posted the Chef Carmen link. The teleprompter got blocked by the audience, so she couldn't see the lyrics. But that made sense. She knew it was a mess and immediately walked off. Oh dear. Yeah, she's a living legend. She's an icon. So hey, if it was me, baby, I'd probably pass out with 5 people in front of me. So, that's kind of difficult. Let's see. Yeah, I would give Patty a pass. That takes a lot. That takes a lot. Let me see. Yeah, she definitely gets a pass. Brother Justice, not yet. Beyonce had a mishap with her outfit, and one of her tour dancers helped her out. Yeah, it does happen. This is crazy. I see how to do the StreamYard now. What's up, Duchess? Duchess, the sarcastic queen. I'm waiting for Jay Dodson to go ahead and hit that link and join the live via audio. Annette Anderson said, I've been voting every day for Chef. We love you guys in Detroit. Trust me, Chef got this. Listen, I would love to see her on television in her element because y'all know she talk cash money. Cash money. Hello, Wayne. Jay, I just actually texted to you. Mm-hmm. And Penny just posted the StreamYard link as well. And guess what? If you feel like blessing me tonight with a cash app, you can at Msohsoprettae, $ in the front. $ in the front, y'all. And if you're on Facebook, you can go ahead and subscribe for $4.99 a month. Chef is gonna win it from the window to the wall. Yes, yes, yes. Rico is over here handling business like I did a cooking show today. Hold up now. Woo! Watch out there. Listen. Uh-oh, we got Jay. Jay, are you wanting to be on camera or are you wanting audio only? I see you. Let me text her because I see her. Because Jay Dodson has entered the chat. But I don't know if she only wants audio or visual. Let me call. Let me ring her line. Oh, okay. You see, okay. You see how I just, yeah. So you got the message. Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm about to bring you on. So we're going to have Jay tell her story about, what night was that? Sunday? Jay, we can see you. I just want to let you know.
Well, I'm in my bed. Hold on. I can't go nowhere.
Well, you could do audio only. There you go. There you go.
Hold on. Let me turn off this one.
Yeah, turn me down a little bit.
No, I turned you off.
Okay, there. That part. Thank you. We can all do better. Yes, you can subscribe. Look at Darnell's link. You can become a subscriber today. Let's see. All right, Jay Dodson.
Yes.
Hey, boo.
Hey.
How you doing?
In pain.
Did you take something for that?
They changed the wound today.
Oh, hold up real quick now. Excuse me. A love offering just came through. Steph Buckley and Matrice. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. All right. So Jay, you said they changed your dressing today?
Yes.
Okay. When's the last time you took some medicine?
An hour ago.
Okay. When can you take it again?
We're not doing this.
Woo!
Tell your little story so I can tell my part. Can't nobody tell my part.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell my part. So the link is in the comments. Anybody can join the live if they have a story that they want to share. It can be a story about you, a story about a friend, a story about a dog, a cat, a chicken. It doesn't matter. A story about love, a story about loss. It's all good. We're just conversing. That's what we're doing. We're having a conversation. So, Jay, did you hear the prayer for you earlier today?
I did, and I talked to her, and I told her thank you so much. And before you start, hold on, let me tell everybody thank y'all for the prayers. I'm hoping to go home tomorrow, so I really want to thank everybody for your prayers. Continue to send them up. So we're gonna let Tay tell her story now.
So the other night, I was on the phone with my big sis. This was Saturday night.
Yes.
Angelia, I see you, but for some reason, you need to connect your mic/cam before I can add you to the stream. So I'm so glad and I'm so grateful that you prayerfully will be heading home tomorrow. But as I told you before, I'd rather you heal the way you need to heal and get the help you need while you're in the hospital so that you can get home. And you know what I said. So
I do.
So anywho, because somebody like to hurry up and run up out the hospital. Somebody like to run. She's a runner. She's a track star. So yeah. So with that being said, I was on the phone with Jay Saturday night, and it was like really Sunday morning in the wee hour, 1, 2, 3 a.m. I don't know. I was snowfall binge watching, and I said, my sis is on my spirit. Let me give her a call. I called her. She answered, hey, Hey sis, what you up to? Just laying in the bed. Okay. So we wound up talking probably about 2.5 hours or whatever. And when we talk to each other, it is like she's just such a breath of fresh air. And we had talked in the past about her advocating for herself and, when she's dealing with, her treatments and her hospital visits and, things like that. Um, Hold up. Wait. What was that? What? I think that was a problem. Pastor Dorothy. Hey, we're gonna add Pastor Dorothy to the stream. Hey, Pastor Dorothy. So with Jay, I'm on the phone with her. We just, chit chatting and whatnot. And I said, Jay was talking. She was mumbling. And I said, Jay, what? She said, well, I don't know I don't like this big pill. Now, mind you, I was on the phone with her an hour ago when the nurse came in and gave her meds. So I said, what? I said, what you talking about? And she was like, this big pill, they gave me this big pill. And I said, Jay, the nurse was in there an hour ago. What big pill? What are you talking about? I'm confused. Child, Jay hadn't held on to that big old pill. She didn't take it. It was in that cup. And I said, ma'am. I said, so the nurse didn't see you take that pill? No, she gave it to me in the cup. Like I didn't take it yet. Excuse me.
Wow.
Now
That, that
I'll let you finish the rest.
that ain't how that went, but okay. So
How did it
let
go?
me tell my side.
Go
So
ahead.
we
Tell
was on
your
the
truth.
phone. Yes, my truth. We was on the phone, correct. The nurse came in, brought me the pill. So I was talking to you and she set it down, which she had did all day. She was a different nurse. So I was talking to you and you putting too much on that hour. It might have been. It may have
It was at
been.
least 45 minutes.
Okay, right. We'll give or take. So I proceeded to say, I don't like big pills, which I don't. I prefer them to give me everything through the IV. So I said it again and I forgot somebody want to go into nurse mode. So she was like, said it again. And I was like, God, oh, Pastor Dorothy, I ain't gonna cuss. Um, hold on. Let me pray. Forgive my tongue. Forgive my tongue. So I was like, oh Lord. And so then she was like, Jay, say that again. So y'all, she went into nurse mode. She went off on me. Then she proceeded to
Ooh.
say, call the nurse back in there. And I was like, huh? She said, call the nurse back in there. I said, huh? I said, oh no, I ain't doing that. Oh no, I'm not doing that. And so then she said, Jay, I'm not playing with you. I will come. I'm gonna come down there to the hospital. And I was thinking, she is fly. So I was like, And then I said, Tay, I can't do that because the lady still gotta take care of me the rest of the night. She was like, this is not what you do. She went into you charge, you this, you that. I said, I took the pill. It's over with. I took the pill. So she was like, no, Jay Dodson. Then she called me by my government name. And I was like, oh, Lord, oh, Lord. So I hit the button. I was nervous. I'm not going to lie. I was nervous because Cantrell Thomas and Tay, they don't, I don't know how to say it. They go off and I don't go off. I like to talk real nice. And she wasn't hearing me. All she was doing, I'm not playing with you. Get that nurse back in there. So I called this little station. They say, oh, okay, we'll get your nurse back in there. When she opened the door, y'all, I was like When I say nervous, I was nervous.
But wait a minute. But wait a minute, Jay. Before that, didn't I tell you that I would be nice?
I didn't hear that. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Okay, go ahead.
You said that?
I did. I said I'm gonna be nice. I know she has to take care of you, but I have some questions.
You did? You okay? You did say you have some questions. and you just want to talk to her. You did. Okay, that is what you said.
Yeah.
So I still was nervous because I didn't know what Tay was gonna say. Y'all know Tay don't play about certain stuff, so I didn't know what Tay was gonna say, what was gonna come out of her mouth. So when she walked in the door, when the nurse came in there, my heart was going ba boom, ba boom, ba boom, ba boom. So Tay did. She talked to her real nice and professionally, and I was like the whole time, oh, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Jesus, because baby. That little lady over there, that's sitting over there, Miss So Pretty. You just don't know. You just don't know. And that's the story, y'all. I don't know why she was trying to make it like uh something else, but that's the story. That's the truth. Now, do you have something different to say?
Well, I don't have anything different to say. I would just add to the fact that when I did talk to her, I said it is important that as a nurse that our patient safety is a priority. You know that the five rights of medication and in some places six, you are to watch you have to make sure that patient has gotten that medication because at the end of the day, Jay could have fell asleep, forgot about it. It could have been in the bed, the trash, the floor. There are so many things that could have happened, but yet you document that it was done and you really don't know. So now you have another thing that could happen, and now you have a med error. And now you falsified documentation by saying that you've given this medication and you haven't. And now, drug toxicity could happen. There are so many things depending on what it is. So I when I had my conversation with the nurse, I was, very polite, but at the same time, I was very concerned. And because she was a traveler, I knew that she had been working for a while and she has an obligation to her patients, and patient safety is number one.
And you did. And that next morning at 4 a.m. when she had to bring my medicine, she was like, she was about to give me some more medicine. She's like, what this is, she was explaining everything to the fullest. Then she was just like, this is your antibiotic, and I gotta give it through the IV. And then she was like, this pill that you taking, blah, blah. Make sure you tell your sister. All I could do was holler. I could do nothing else but holler. Because she wanted me to make sure that I told her and made sure she stood there and why I took that pill. It was funny to me. It was funny to me.
Yeah. Like, and that's just who I am. And I'm going to ride for whoever I love, whoever is important to me. Like, yeah, I'm going to advocate for you 1000%. What's
And
up,
you
Carrie? Carrie
and
is
you
alive.
and you did. And you truly did. But yeah, I was scared because I didn't know what was coming out that Leo mouth. I just didn't know. I didn't know. I
She
just didn't
did.
know.
She didn't say that. Pastor Dorothy, she did say, what you going to say to her? I said, why are you acting like that?
I did, Pastor Dorothy. I was nervous.
I'm just trying to have a conversation. So then I said to her, I said, so either you want me to talk to her now or you want me to drive to the hospital? Which one? It's 2
Yeah.
a.m. I mean, Carmen's not here. I'll call Rico. We're going to ride out. I mean, what you want to do?
Yeah. I didn't want that. So I just hit that bell. I hit that bell, Pastor Dorothy. I did. Yeah, them Leos ain't no joke, Darnell. That
Darnell, stop it.
especially
Darnell,
that one.
That
Especially that one.
she's a Leo, she's a
Yeah.
nurse, and she's a friend. So
She is. She
got it
really
all
is.
wrapped up in one bag.
Right. Her and Carmen, I have to say this because I know everybody loves Chef and Tay. I have to truly say this that they have been here since day one, since I have experienced what I have experienced. And it's just like you to me through the internet and to have them love on me the way they love on me is just unreal. And it's like I am grateful. I can't put into words because I'm not like say I cry. I cry. Ask Cantrell. I am a titty baby. And it is great to be loved on. And so every time I've had a surgery or whatever, they have been there. So I just want to tell y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. My recovery gonna be long, but it is great to have people to love on you.
Amen. Amen.
absolutely. We got you. Cause
Mhm.
I don't play about much. Cause Carrie knows I'll go to war with that for that one. She knows she on the live right now, Carrie. You know I'll go to war about you. I don't play about my friends. I
That's
love them.
I see, baby. But still, I didn't know. I didn't know what you were saying. I didn't know what you was gonna say. I still stand by what I say. I ain't changing that. I didn't know because you was like, your tone kind of was a little aggressive. So I
Ooh.
didn't know. I didn't know. So I didn't know I was gonna have to be with the lady the next day. So I didn't know.
Mhm.
I didn't know. So yeah, that was her little story she wanted to tell. I got you. Have
Look,
another live. I'm gonna
look,
have a story.
Carrie in there to my LOL. She will.
Yes, look. You just don't know. You just don't know.
You know what it is? I'm just, first of all, I don't have biological sisters, and I'm a very protective and loyal person.
Hmm.
So, you know, with that being said, it's just like don't play in my face. Don't play with my friends. Don't play with nobody. I just don't have time. I don't have time. Let's,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
but I love you, boo.
I love you too. I love everybody on the live. Thank y'all. I'm gonna go back down. I'm gonna chill now. I done told my story, but I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah, you got one on the books. I'm
All right.
Pastor
Well,
Dorothy.
I got one on the books.
You got one on the books coming.
All right, boo.
Bye.
Bye.
Good
Let's see.
day.
All right. Who is this person? That's probably one of them nasty people. Let me go ahead and kick them from the studio. Get out of here.
Mm.
Um, let's see. Does anyone else have a story? Pastor Dorothy, do you have a story?
I basically have a comment. I just want to say
Oh,
thank you. I personally want to thank you for allowing for you and I to have a conversation, and for allowing me to speak about something that I wanted to really speak about. It's something that had been in my heart, and I know that God is a God of order, and it's all about God's timing when things need to be said and done.
mm-hmm.
And I do, if I and I want to say to you, if it was anything that I said that was wrong or out of order, I apologize. If
You're
I
fine. No apologies needed. The live was absolutely amazing.
okay,
Yes.
and you have some amazing, amazing followers.
Thank
Some followers. As a matter of fact, some of them did join the group, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate it. And that just only made me think more about doing more things on the group. Whereas I was going to do, like, on, as I had stated, the third Saturday of each month, to have someone come in and we conversate, and I come on periodically. But I think now I need to come on every day and just say something, just give a word of encouragement, because again, people are hurting. People
right.
want things, people want to be encouraged. And like I say, I just wanted to make that comment and let you know that the people that are behind you are real. They
Thank
are genuine, and they really, really care. They really love you and Chef just as I do. But a little story for me. And I want to say this, and again, if I'm out of order, just let me know. I want to speak on I was able to speak on the situation about the former business partner, because I've been in that situation.
you.
As a woman, we know things when we see things.
Right.
In order for her to go crazy, just all of a sudden, everything change about her. It had to be something. I mean, friendship and love is on two different levels. I love,
Mm-hmm.
but I love my lover in two different ways. If you understand.
Absolutely. There's that platonic friend love, and
Uh-huh.
then there's that romantic
Exactly.
love.
Right. And if I feel like that romantic love, if I'm being threatened, or if it's something that's happening that hurt me dearly as a woman, I'm going to react. I'm going to lash out
Mm-hmm.
because I'm bitter.
Right.
That's what we saw. We did not see a friend that was concerned about another friend. We saw a woman that was bitter.
Mm.
So it could only be another something else. I myself, like I said, I went through that. It's a situation where guy we were dating, and things go the way I wanted to go and whatnot, and I did some things like cut up some clothes and
Mm-hmm.
kick down doors and
Ooh, child.
that type thing,
Right. Right.
and this is what I saw happen here
Mm.
with this situation. And that's why, like I said, we can speak on things that we know about,
Mm-hmm.
things that we can relate to. So yes, we can see it. I saw it, and I was like, this is not no concern of a friend. This is something far more deep. It was just so deep. But
Right.
like I said, I just want to come on, and this is the test. This is the StreamYard test. I know
Well,
how.
you know how to do it now.
I, I guess I was just too excited. I don't know. But anyway, even in that, even in the way we did it tonight, just one on one. After I went and read the comments, I read most of the comments.
Okay.
It was meant to be just me and you. It was meant to be because the women, they really got something out of it, and
Yeah.
that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I know they get something out of everything that you post on here, but tonight they needed this because some people reached out to me personally in Messenger. They needed it. They really needed it. And I'm glad, I'm so grateful that you chose me to come and give people some encouraging words because this is my passion.
You're welcome.
People, I have a very good sense of humor. Like I say, I am a pastor, but I have a very good sense of humor. I like having fun. I like other people have fun. And I'm straight up. I'm real. I'm not
I
going to
love it.
when it comes to my truth or the word of God. I don't believe in sugarcoating. I'm just going to say what it is, what needs to be said. And tonight again, if anybody got offended by anything I said, come at me. Do not attack Tay and Chef. Come at me because I said it. She didn't tell me to say it. I said what I said because this is how I feel what was going on. And again, everybody be blessed. Thank you guys that joined the group. And Tay, I hope you join in one day. Who knows? You may be on here telling us, sharing some stuff with us on the group.
Yeah.
Thank-
Yeah.
So
You
you
never know.
guys be blessed. I'm truly blessed by what happened tonight. I really am. Thank you so
Thank you.
much. You be
All
blessed.
right. Oh man, Pastor Dorothy is absolutely awesome and amazing. Now, does anybody else have a story they want to share? Oh, Jesus, my little finger. Oh my God. Oh my goodness, what have I done? Messing around with these two, three on the phone. I have injured myself. I have injured myself. I sure have. But my nails look good. My nails look good. Hmm. Happy birthday to Chloe, who is 10 years old today. Happy birthday to your grandbaby, Kathy. All right. Is anybody else willing to share a story tonight? Why y'all so quiet? See now, You know what? I have to wind up in this live. Angela, you probably have to go out and come back in. Um, you probably have to go out and come back in. Um, Rashilia is watching Detroit fireworks. She watching Detroit fireworks, but she's up over here. Hey, Rashilia. Hey, girl. Hey. Laverne, not yet. We still have another month and some change. Whose birthday is it? People say happy birthday. I'm willing to share, but I can't see the link. Candace, I'm going to post it right now. And we have Usher board members that are in the building that if you need the link, they will. Candace Sasha Watts. All right. I just posted the link again. And if any of the mods, the Usher board members can go ahead and let Candace know. Angelia, like it had you right there and then you were gone. We will do it again, Angelia, on Friday at 8 p.m. as long as nothing else gets, crossed. So y'all watching fireworks and over here with me. Oh, I feel special. Thank you. Jay said I'm off tonight. Hey, Miranda from Phoenix, Arizona, where they do not change their time. It's always the same time. Okay, I couldn't get the mic off mute. Yeah, so the mic had to be off of mute for you to be able to participate in the StreamYard. Yeah, so that was what it was. It was because it showed you, but it showed that your mic was on mute. So do they do fireworks for 4th of July also? Or is this the 4th of July fireworks? Thank you, Miss Marshall. Did I pronounce your name right? Rashilia? Hello, Jean. Sayers Jackson from Dallas. Oh, I love my nails, Aurelia. No, not in Detroit. Oh, wow. Candace has joined the live. All right. Hey, Candace, how you doing, love?
Hey Tay.
Hey, girl. Hey. Oh, you sound so hype.
I am.
Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. And where are you where are you located at?
I'm in Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, what's the weather like?
Well, right now it's raining. We just had a storm, so
Oh, Jesus.
yeah, but we had up to almost 90 degrees earlier.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so what kind of story do you have to share with us?
Um, well, I told you something. I think it was yesterday when we was talking about COVID, but I shared a little
Oh,
bit.
yes, the husband, child. Yes. Oh, this is some juicy tea, girl. Spill it.
Well, I'm gonna go back to 2014. 2014, my
Oh.
stepson, which I helped raise, he was killed by the Charlotte Mecklenburg police here in the city of Charlotte, North Carolina in 2014.
Mm. Sorry for that loss. My goodness.
Because he was and wasn't supposed to have a gun. It was a hard fight. So and the officer back on the force, they didn't do anything. And he has killed 3 other boys here since my son. Of course, we helping to raise our granddaughter. Our granddaughter was 4 months old when he was killed, and she's now 9. I don't celebrate Juneteenth because that's the date. He was killed June 19th of 2014.
Sorry to hear that.
So, I celebrated, my own right with, my heritage. But as far as that day, it's just like I shut down that day. But next year it'll be 10 years, and I said I'm probably going to have a Juneteenth celebration in his memory.
In his memory, absolutely. That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, so that's my plan. So after then, let's move forward to 2018. My mom passed. It'll be 5 years on Wednesday this week. My mom passed in her sleep. My mom was healthy. She was 72 years old at the time. She passed in her sleep. Um, which of course, we all, that's the best way to go. I've heard, she wasn't sick or anything. But she passed away unexpectedly in her sleep in 2018. And her and my dad have been married 54, as they say, unbroken years.
Wow.
And my dad started, who was healthy. He used to tell the nurses at the hospital that he was a 7-year yogi and he was a yoga instructor. So my dad was very healthy. I thought he retired just to go stay at the Y. I was like, you need to ask them for a job and you can get a check or something. So he pretty much the doctor told us our dad was dying. My dad had went to the hospital. My mom passed in June. My dad went to the hospital in July of heart palpitations.
Mm.
And my dad passed October the 2nd of 2018. So my parents passed within 94 days of each other.
Wow.
They had been together since my mom was in the 9th grade. My dad was in the 12th grade. Wow. Yeah. So, yeah, I have heard of broken heart syndrome, but I really, didn't think it was real.
It's real.
Yeah, the doctor told me, he gave me that diagnosis, whatever. I know it started with the letter T. And, he told me the terminology of the word. And I was like, wow. And he was like, we see it a lot in the hospital. It might be uncommon to people, but then, of course, here come COVID. Now you seeing couples passing back to back,
Right.
So COVID hit. And as I was saying, I guess my husband got tired of looking at me because I am a teacher. And of course, we were doing virtual teaching. So I guess my husband, who was a driver by trade, and, he would pick up rides at the airport and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And, he would come back home. I guess he got tired of sitting there looking at me all day. So I guess he went and started looking at somebody else. I don't know how that worked. But he also worked part-time at a hotel. Driving for a shuttle, the little shuttle transportation for
cool.
And had an affair with one of his coworkers. And yeah. So I'm the type of person, I'm like, you want to be with him? Bye. Get on. Now, granted, we had separated the year before, and we worked on it and got back together. So once that happened, I was like, well, since you want she can have you. I'll lie, and I did. I mean, what they gonna do now? It's been 3 years. They can't do nothing for me. But we signed the divorce papers and said, we pushed it to the year before when we first separated. Be like, yeah, we've been separated for a year, because technically he was back, but he was with her. So we separated, and he married her within 6 months of our separation. And keep in mind, here's the icing on the cake. We all still go to the same church together. He done brought her to our church. And yeah. But I smile and I serve the Lord. Good morning, King.
So, chat. So first of all, let me go back and offer you, my sincerest condolences on the passing of your parents. I know that, that had to be extremely, extremely heartbreaking for you. And I can't imagine that type of loss, but, keep their memories alive, keep their, spirits alive in you, because they are, parents are precious.
Yes.
Yes. And as a matter of fact, yesterday I was upstairs, or was it today? No, it was yesterday. I was upstairs cleaning up my bathroom, and my grandma Stella, I have her obituary and her funeral card in my bathroom, so that, whenever I'm getting myself together and stuff, I could just look and, I said, I was speaking to her and I said, Grandma Stella, I hope you're proud of me, and I went on about my day. But I always feel her energy and spirit. And I'm sure that you feel, your parents' energy and spirit, and your stepson. So my definite sincerest condolences to you.
Thank you.
With that. And then to turn around and deal with what you dealt with after that. Baby, I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah.
it would have had to find another church home. Period.
Yes.
Yeah, like that. That's
And
some
that's why
trifling.
I'm like, they can leave. I'm not going. I'm like, you head to the field. You and her go somewhere else. I'm staying here. I'm leader
Woo.
in my church and whatever. So y'all just members. Y'all find somewhere else to go. I
I
ain't going
mean,
nowhere.
but my question is, like, when y'all see each other, how is that?
I say hello because, and a lot of women at my church, they have said, you have so much strength. I look up to you because when I'm like, y'all, it's not easy. It hurts. It breaks my heart because my husband was my best friend.
Right.
I think we were more friends than anything else. And, now keep in mind, he's still lurking around because I was at an event Saturday and I popped up on the scene. Who was there waiting on me? I'm like, what? We gotta go
Wait
find
a
these
minute now.
drugs.
Now,
Uh-huh.
see, you just
And
messy as hell. He need to get dismissed from the church. So let me ask you a question. Now, is he in like a leadership position in the church?
in preparation. He was in preparation before that happened, and my pastor was like, no sir. Mm-mm. So after, now it's been what, almost 3 years. Now he's in preparation to be a leader. So
He can't. He can't be. He need to find another church home.
right. But I mean, it was quite obvious this past Saturday. Like two other people seen him. They were like, he's sitting here waiting on you. And I'm like, for what?
He's still lurking.
And
Child,
when I got out the car, I act like I didn't see him. I kept walking. And then when he seen other men that knew me and came up and hugged me, then he walked up behind me and be like, hey, girl. I'm like, what? So,
and where was the wife at?
exactly.
Ooh, child. Pastor Dorothy, I would need a whole.
I needed Pastor Dorothy to stay on because I was like, oh, I want to be next. I need Pastor Dorothy to stay.
Ooh, cause baby.
But yeah, and with all that saying, all that to say, you and Chef, y'all make my day. I've been dealing with some health challenges. And then like now school is out and I'm working on my health. So I have not been working. So I look forward, like, I get up in the morning, say my prayers, do my morning little routine. I get up, I'm like, what Chef cooked this morning? What's for breakfast? What they doing? Where we going today? So I look, and then I know I keep throwing it out there to y'all, like, I be in Houston. I'm not no groupie, but I'm like you said, I don't have a sister, and I gravitate to people that I love. And I
Right.
have really fell in love when you and Chef, like tonight on her live, she was saying she gonna be in Charlotte this weekend coming for 4th. I'm gonna find Chef, sick or not. Ain't nothing but death or the hospital gonna keep me from going to meet Chef. I don't care where she at in Charlotte.
Oh, look, I love it. I'm here for it. I love your energy and I love the way you've been able to bounce back from some stuff that some people might have wound up 6 feet under for and all that good stuff. Cause oh baby. But like
Yeah.
they say, God gives his strongest, battles to those that are the strongest, and his biggest battles to those that are strongest. And here it is, like people, see what I go through. They're like, "Woo, Tay, I don't know how you do it." I mean, but God. That's it.
But God, because I have a brother. My brother went through depression, came up missing. I was running around. I had to put out police reports and all this stuff. And then my brother actually moved away to another state for 2 years. And he just came back maybe about 4 months ago.
Mm.
Now he's doing much better. But him getting away to clear his mind was the best thing for him, but it was hard at first. My brother, I was scared to lose my brother because that's all I got now, other than my 2 daughters, and my one daughter lived there in Temple, Texas. That's why I'm coming to Texas to see
Okay.
my daughter and my grandkids.
Okay. Ooh, child. I know the people had some stories. Ooh, yeah.
Everybody tell me I need to write a book about my life. Look, they ain't even half. I ain't trying to take up all your time.
Look, I understand, but guess what? We're gonna be back on Friday, and I encourage everybody, share your story. You don't have to come on where I can see you. You see how we have Candace on here. I don't know what Candace looks like. I do know that Candace has a circle, but you can come on here with, under anonymity into a certain extent, being the fact that I can't, I don't know if you're in your pajamas, if you're laying in the bathtub, if you're on your bed naked. Hey, that's up to you, or you can feel free to come on like Pastor did and show your face and everything. So, it's just we're having an interactive time. We're having a chat. It's nothing too serious. And that's it. But thank you so much, Candace.
Thank you, Tay.
And hopefully you'll come back on and tell another one.
I will. Hopefully I show my face. I had to do it when I'm looking decent on. I took them braids out, so y'all can't see my nut bush.
We understand, love. Well, you have a good one.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. I'm looking at some comments. Tracy Brown, Miss Tay, can you speak on why you think people walk around with hurt in their hearts, and because they don't deal with it, they become bitter, envious, etc., and always manage others but can't self-care? No, self-care is a priority. Let me tell you, Tracy, give me a second because I have to do something real quick on my YouTube. So give me just a second. Give me a second. Give me a second, y'all. All right. Okay. So, for me, and I can't speak for everybody, but for me, I had to do a lot of reflection. I would suggest that people do reflection. I would suggest that people seek therapy because a lot of times, we may lash out at people and it's really misdirected energy. Like, you don't have nothing to do with why I'm pissed off. But guess what? You're here in front of me and I feel like I need to take it out on somebody. So, I'm going to take it out on you. Angelia is home now. Angelia, I have reposted the link for you to come on the StreamYard. Angelia made it home. Good evening, Vidette. Good evening, Shakita. Listen, if y'all are on YouTube, make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Let's go ahead and get these YouTube numbers up, okay? We are at 5,153. I feel like I really need 5,500 people to subscribe to YouTube. Subscribe to YouTube. It is free. It is free to subscribe to YouTube. Go ahead and get on that YouTube. Can one of the Usher Board members post the YouTube link in the comments, please? Because I'm trying to continue to grow my YouTube channel. So can y'all please go ahead and get on over to YouTube and subscribe? Gail Watson said, I have a story, but I have to get my nerves up one day. Gail, it's all right with me. Okay. So whenever you feel ready, take your time. Baby, you can do it. Take your time. Do it right. Do it, baby. Do it tonight. Anywho, you don't have to do it tonight. It could be Friday. It could be another day. It's all good with me. Whatever you feel comfortable with. That's it. And that's all. Hey, Norvelda. Angelia, where are you? Somebody, I'm searching for Angelia. I do not see Angelia. But thank you so much, Shakita, for posting that in the comments. Gail, I don't know what that is. Tracy said, wow, thank you. It's so hard to self-reflect. It's hard to deal with self, but I'm going to do it. I deserve to let my past. Absolutely, Tracy, because let me tell you, if you're holding on to past hurt, it's heavy. It's very, very heavy. It got some weight on it. It kind of reminds me of that Erykah Badu song, Bag Lady. You gonna hurt your back carrying all that bags like that, Yolanda, yes, I agree. And I've dealt with that as well. Pastor Dorothy, let me see. Let me go up. My husband lost his dad and two sisters to COVID within days apart. He lost his last sister within months later. He blamed himself for their deaths. Yeah, that is a lot. That's a lot to hold on to. And in this life, we do a lot of blame. We take on a lot of responsibility for things that are not our fault. We take on that guilt, and guilt can eat us up. There's like, the stages of grief. It's very real, and sometimes those things come back around. So you could be in denial, then you could be in acceptance, and then you could go back to denial, and you can go back to acceptance. One is not inclusive of the other. Like, hey, you can't go back. Like, it happens, and it could happen over a course of years. Yeah, it really can. Oh, we got Angelia. So the important thing to do with that is to really seek therapy, to really try to get help with those situations. Hey, Angelia.
Hi, I was trying not to be on the camera, but it didn't give me that option.
Angelia, let me see. Oh, for some reason, I don't know how. I can't do it.
Okay, don't worry about it. I'm not really in it that well, but
we got Angelia sort of in the camera a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know how to. Okay, so okay, let me know when you're ready for me.
I'm ready. Are you ready?
I can't really. I'm holding the iPad, so I'm.
Oh, child, you don't have a stand?
No, just ran in because I was trying to get home.
Likes to use a glass. Can you put it up against the glass?
I'm sitting on the bed. Oh wait, I'll try something.
Well, whatever works for you. Take your time.
Okay. Ooh, no, that doesn't. I'll hold it.
Okay.
So mine's is a nightmare story a dating nightmare story.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry if you guys can't see me. So I'm gonna make it short because it's real long. So I had met this guy, and this was several years ago, and it kind of traumatized me from dating because I'm real old fashioned. So I try not to like do some of the things that maybe
the modern some of the things the modern people be doing.
Yeah, how people just go meet people and they go to their houses or go places with them immediately. I don't do that.
Oh, so hold on real quick, Angelia.
Okay.
Somebody said there's a button to push that says camera off.
Okay, so I see camera. I see camera and mic at the bottom.
Okay.
And that's what I hit in the car on that phone.
Just don't hit the mic, hit the camera.
Okay, just hit the camera. Okay.
There you go.
Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Look, that's what we do over here. Thank you so much for that, Candace.
Thanks, Candace. So what happened, I met the guy and we had talked on the phone for like maybe 3 weeks to close to a month.
Okay.
So finally, when we met in a public place, which was a gas station downtown. I live in Chicago. Okay. We met at a gas station and I still was scared to get out the car. So we talked in the car. Like he was in his car, I was in my car. Now that was like our first, initial meeting. So then the next time we went out to a restaurant. So I did not let him pick me up from my house. I had him to pick me up from a friend's house. Okay, you there? And
I'm still here. I decided, I don't, right now I'm about to go ahead and just sit here. I might have to go blow my nose or something. And I said, you know how the people get. Yeah. So I'm just gonna put it on my little avatar right now. But yes, I'm here. I'm with you. And child, this sounds like a hot mess already.
So he met me at my friend's house, and back then I didn't have. Girl, this is how old this story is. I didn't have a real cell phone. You know how people had those bag phones? If you all can relate to those, the big bag phones that was like big as a purse. And so, so my friend, she was the only one that I knew that had like a beeper. If that tells my age, right?
I do know about beepers. I used to have one, and then when I used to get mad at people, like People, I'm gonna just say people. I would put 304 in it and they didn't know who it was coming from.
Okay. So she had a beeper. She had caller ID. She was the only one I knew had caller ID. And so I'm glad I knew she had caller ID because I needed it towards the end of the night.
Okay.
So he picked me up from her house. Now, her husband does security, but she used to tell people he was a policeman. And so I said, okay, now he did not know, this guy didn't know where I lived, but he didn't know I lived like on the next block from her because he picked me up from her house. So I had him thinking that was my house, right?
Okay.
So we go to the restaurant, and on the way to the restaurant, something told me, because I'm very observant, just watch what he's doing, at all times, because, I'm real leery about people. Girl, he got out the car, pumped the gas. I said, what is this clown doing? He was putting something, like real quick, he put something in his nose.
Oh.
And I don't know too much about drugs, but I know it was a drug, right? I'm like, he must be snorting something.
Oh, dear.
By the time we get to the restaurant, we're in the suburbs of Chicago, which at the time I had a friend that lived in that suburb. So he was acting all goofy in the restaurant. I'm like, okay, he had to have, taken something at that pump, because I'm telling you, he did it so fast and his whole personality had changed. And so he only had like one glass of wine, and I was drinking like a mixed drink, but I was scared to like go to the bathroom because I thought he may put something in my drink. And he kept running to the bathroom. I'm like, what is going on with this guy? So I remember taking out this big old bag foam, calling her, saying, hey girl, you may have to come get me, because she lived like not even 10 minutes from the restaurant.
Right.
And she did not answer. This was another girl that I knew had called her. She did not answer.
Oh my.
So by this time we get in the car, and he was talking all weird and everything, and it was snowing so bad here, and we got on one of our major expressways, which is Lakeshore Drive. Wait. First of all, this restaurant is not even nowhere near Lakeshore Drive.
Okay.
He bypassed where he's supposed to drop me back off at the girl's house, right? And I said, what is going on? I said, I don't live this way. He said, oh, no, baby, no, you have to go with me. You have to go with me to save my life.
What?
I said, what? What do you mean save your life? He was like, we going to my house. I said, oh, no, I don't get down like that. He was like, no, you got to just go and save my life. Girl, I pulled out that big bag foam. It didn't have no charge on it. And so his car, he had a BMW, and it was the kind that you can control the locks, like to lock the door. You can't pull the lock up, only he could control it.
Oh no.
So I'm like scared as crap, but something told me, don't let him know you're scared. Just act like you're not scared, right?
Right.
So I'm like, oh, you better take me back. I started talking all kind of mess, girl. Like, my father's gonna do this. I don't even have a damn father. He's gonna do that to you. You better let me out of this MF car. I was trying to talk bad,
right.
So this man takes me from the south suburb of Chicago all the way to the north side of Chicago, which is a long way. And it's snowing, like it's so much snow down on the ground. And when we get to an expressway called Lakeshore Drive, which is one of our major expressways, it's so much snow on that express. This fool was driving so fast, and he did a 360. The car turned all the way around, going to the opposite traffic. And we almost hit the rail to go over to the embankment, which we would have went over the expressway, where one of our McCormick Place is a big place. We have events here. We were right by the McCormick Place. We almost went over there, like to the building, over the ramp,
oh my gosh.
Girl, I was so scared. So by this time I was like, okay, now I got to think of a plan. So when we got up there, now I know nothing about the north side. So all I'm thinking is, when I get my ass out of this car, I'm going to be screaming. I'm going to be, whatever. So we got up there, and where he lived, it was real fancy, where they had doormans and everything. So I was like, okay, so I knew that part about that area. I'm like, okay, I'm cool, because I'm going to just tell the doorman he kidnapped me, because he taking me against my will,
Kidnapped.
So we get to the door of the apartment, and I'm telling the doorman, I need help, whatever. Didn't know the doorman was in cahoots with this man. And he like looking at me like, what? Like he's not paying attention to what I'm saying. Like, because I didn't know they were together with this man.
Right.
So I got to go in this man's apartment. I'm standing at the door and I'm like, look, you said I just got to come here to save your life. So now you let me out now. He says, wait, I got to go back. So you guys can get the gist of it. Y'all, I'm sure you guys have heard of Richard Dahmer, the guy that was eating people, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Crazy behind.
Yes. So this during the time Jeffrey Dahmer had killed all these people.
Oh my.
And so I was thinking about John Wayne Gacy because they had found bodies in this house, but Dahmer was eating people and all this.
Right.
So I said, I stood by the door. I was like, no, you said I had to come in here and save your life. So I'm here now. And he said, no, baby. He was Nigerian. He says, no, we have to close the door. I said, no, we're not closing no door. Because I figure if I close the door, that's my life right there, because I can't, get out of this apartment. And the guy is with him. I was all dressed up. I had on these boots and they had a heel on it, like not a 3-inch heel, but it was like a heel enough that it wasn't flat.
Right.
So he was like, oh no. So he closed the door. I stood at the door. I said, okay, now the door closed. Do you know that door? I could not get that door open. I don't care how many times I was trying to pry that door open. I couldn't get it open. And so I said, no, I gotta call my friend. He said, well, go in the bedroom, call her. I said, why can't call out here? He said, no, go in the bedroom, call her. So I remember this girl had call ID, right? I go in there, call her in there and whisper, hey, call the police. This man got me in the bed, in his house, blah, 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 blah. Now I want his number to register on her call ID box, right? And I said, what is his number? She repeating the number. I said, call. So she calls the police. Come to find out, the police said that he and his brother were big time heroin dealers here in Chicago, and they were used to taking women against their will to their houses and doing stuff to them, against their will.
Oh my God.
Girl, at this point, I'm in that bedroom and all I could think of is Jeffrey Dahmer, and I can see in this bedroom, in the closet, bodies. It was not real bodies. This was my imagination because I was that scared. I'm thinking, dang, he got bodies, and I'm thinking about John Wayne Gacy's. This man's gonna kill me. Why this fool, when I come out the bedroom, he's butt naked on his couch. I'm like, oh no, I'm getting out of here. Do you know, I got out of that apartment with nothing but the grace of God, because I started praying every prayer I knew. He called someone that lived in the building, probably was his brother, that came. He called, I could tell the man lived upstairs, and he told him, come down. Girl, when that door opened, I ran my tail fast as I could down the stairs. I didn't wait on the elevator. They had an elevator. I pressed the button for the elevator, and the elevator won't come. I ran down the stairs, and he called the guard to tell the guard I was coming. So the guard came to the elevator. Girl, when I tell you this was nightmare from hell, I heard the guard say to him as I was coming down the stairs, because now, mind you, I know the guard is with him because of what he was doing when I came in, right?
Right.
So I got these heels on, right? These boots. I'm trying to tip down these last stairs. He told the guard that I went to the elevator, but I did press the elevator, but I didn't go down. I went on the stairs. And the guard said, no, she didn't come through the elevator. The elevator just came down. And he said, yeah, she gotta be. And I could tell based on what he's saying to him. And so, girl, I hauled my tail out of that door, and I had to crawl on the concrete, because the way his apartment was made, he came out there, he had on white, all white. He had an African outfit. The way his apartment was made, the parking lot, you can see, like you can be in the parking lot and you can look down. It was a pretty apartment. You could look down and see people. And he was screaming my name. I was on the ground, crawling on my knees, crying.
Oh my
Lord,
God.
please help me. So when I got to so far, he got in his car looking for me. I asked someone, like, where's the L at? The L is our train here.
Right.
And these people like, oh, it's that way. So I was going that way, girl. So when I finally can get up off the ground, I started walking real fast. And these Hispanic people, guys, was like, now this neighborhood was mixed. So they looked at me and they was like, what are you doing over here? And I was acting like I wasn't, they weren't talking to me. I kept walking. And they was like, "You get her."
What?
I said, "What?" Girl, I had ran into this apartment building, started ringing the doorbell, screaming. Nobody would come. I finally ran into it was next, like not even a block, like 3 or 4 doors down. It was a Mexican restaurant. I can read that enough to realize that was a restaurant. I went in there. It was a Hispanic girl. She had to be about 20 some years old. She saw them chasing me and I ran in the bathroom. She said, "Go there, go there." I ran in the bathroom and they asked her, where did I go? And she was telling them that I didn't come in there. I was like, this is hell, right? So she came in there and got me. She said, "They're gone now." And I said, "Where's the L?" Now, the L, like I said, is our train. Over that restaurant, it wasn't nothing but God. I could hear the train over my head. When I came out of that door of that restaurant, the train was right there. I had to walk up some stairs, and it was about like 20 some stairs, but it was pitch black. You couldn't even see your hand in front of you. And it was a pay phone there. So I called my friend and she said, "The police is on the line. Where are you now?" And she said, "I don't even want to tell you what they found." And that's when she was telling me that they were heroin dealers and they took women against their will. The original color of that car wasn't blue, it was black, blah blah blah, everything, right?
Oh my
I said,
God.
"I just want to get home." She said, "Take a cab and I'll pay for you on this end." But it was so much snow. It was about probably 10 inches or more of snow. It was a lot of snow. It would have taken me probably like 3 hours to get home from where I was. I said, "No, I'm gonna take the L." So I walk up the thing and take the L, get up there, and I was up there by myself. It was pitch black. The L finally came. I get on the L. And I'm like, "Okay, God, thank you." Why I get my L? Some guys on the L start messing with me.
What?
This is why I said this was nightmare for me, and I was so traumatized for years. They started messing with me, girl. I got up, Tay. I swear to God, I took everything I had. I was cursing them out. It was a lot of them. It was about 6 guys. I cussed them out so bad. I was scared as I don't know what though. I was like, "What y'all leaving alone? You don't know what I've been through tonight." Girl, they was messing with me. Like I was the only female on that train.
Uh,
The conductor was not on the train with me. So when I got off there, I called my friend again and told her I had made it to our stop, at the end of the line where we live. And she said, take a cab from here. And so I took a cab. She said, "I'll pay for it on my end." When I got in the cab, the cab driver, this fool, he tells me, "You could tell me your problems. You seem like you've been through hell tonight.
what?
You could tell me your problems. I'm just like a bartender." So I started telling him, "I just been through hell, blah, blah." Then he gonna say, "Can I have your number?" I
You
said,
know
"What?" Then he asked me, was my breast real?
what?
So now I'm feeling like I'm being
Being violated
violated against with you.
again.
Everybody else trying to attack me tonight. Girl, when I got home, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. Do you know I cried like a baby? I took a bath and I kept washing myself and washing myself because I felt so dirty.
Oh,
Like, I felt like a rape victim because I had
right.
been through hell with all of these people. And for years and years, I would not date anybody because this was a nightmare from hell. And just recently, last year, I dated somebody briefly, and that was a nightmare in itself. It's on my birthday.
Whew.
And so I don't mess with I don't want to sound racist, but I don't mess with Nigerians no more because both of them was Nigerians. I had 2 uncles that was Nigerians. So I just haven't had a great experience with men, period. But that right there, it could have cost me my life, even though I was trying to be cognizant of what was going on.
Right.
And then that guy called me the next morning and he said,
What?
and oh, I didn't tell you this. He was that night when I left his apartment, when I was standing at the door and I was telling him I needed to leave, he kept saying, "I'm effed up. Just take my car. Baby, just take my car." See, if I had taken his car, he would have reported that car stolen.
Absolutely.
I wasn't about to take your car because, excuse me, one glass of wine shouldn't have had you that messed up.
No,
You
it
was
definitely
you
should
was
not.
snorting that stuff.
Right. That's what got you messed up.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
here
what
for these
happened.
games.
Girl, I tell you, so I hope that this story, I mean, like, you never know when you're dating someone what may happen, but I just hope that this helps somebody maybe and it doesn't matter of your age, but I think especially young ladies, because my goddaughter, she's young, and her friends, and they be giving people their address. You can't get these people your address. You don't
Absolutely
even know them. Old as I am, I don't even give me my address. That fool I dated for my birthday last year, he had no idea what city I lived in. And that
not.
wasn't this is not the story I'm just telling you. This is something else that happened last
Right.
year. He didn't even know where I live. He thought I live in Indiana, but no, you can think you know wherever you want to think, because you took me out to 2 dates. You don't own me.
Right. Ooh, child, that's a lot for me to digest. Well, thank you so much, Angelia. Like, wow, now that was that was something. And I look, and you were trying to get on, and I tried to stay on long enough for you to get home.
Thank you. I appreciate that, because I'm glad I didn't do it in the car. I thought it was gonna be really emotional because it still bothers me,
Right.
with
It
this, and
has to
I
be.
just wanted to tell this story because, like I said, this could maybe help somebody.
Absolutely.
Um, but yeah, so that's the deal. But I can't wait till we go on the cruise, because
Well,
I'm gonna be
I'm
shaking
glad.
it up.
Look, I'm ready to turn up with everybody. Look, I know Carmen get ready to get her dance moves down and together.
Me too, child. And I've been buying me some outfits.
Woo! Okay, outfits come
You
through.
you know
Well,
I'm the one that told you I lost the 70 pounds.
oh yes, ma'am. Well, come on
Hmm.
through, outfits. Come on through. And and yes, it is very important, women and even men, to be cognizant of your surroundings. To even if you have to carry mace, a little pocket knife, whatever you got to do, pepper spray, um, do that when you're going out with people, and even if it's people that you know, because we already know what happens sometimes, even with people that you know. It's a
Yep.
lot of stories out here, so I definitely know that God was definitely with you in that moment.
Oh yeah,
Um,
he was.
I mean, nothing but. And it's like we have to, always stay alert. We have to always, never get to the point, unless you at home, like for real, in the comfort of your home with the people that you know and you trust, and things of that nature, husband, wife, whatever. Don't get too comfortable out there, because the so-called friends, will leave you right in the club.
Okay.
They'll leave you right there. They'll leave you in the bathroom. They don't care. So,
But you know what I found out later, Tay?
what?
So my aunts, two of my aunts was married to Nigerians, and when I told one of my uncles about it, he said, "Oh, I know who those people are." He was like, "They're not from Nigeria. They're from Liberia." And he said, "I don't know them personally." He said, "But they have taken a lot of women against their will," and he said they have drugged those women and raped them.
Oh,
So I was just thanking God that none of that happened to me, but I just felt like a rape victim. I'm telling you, because that man,
that is violating you.
yeah.
It's an absolute violation. So, we're glad that you're here, you're safe, and like I said, stay strapped with something.
Okay.
Stay strapped with something. Well, everybody, I am going to end this live. Angelia, thank you so much for joining us, and we will see you again. Absolutely.
Hmm. Thank you guys for taking the time to listen. And the lady who posted, I think it was Penny Stratafield.
Yes.
Thanks for posting that link, because it didn't show up on my cell phone.
Okay, great. Great job. Great job.
All right then. Thank you guys. Have a good
All right.
night.
Good night. So, yeah, it's some stories out here, y'all. Like some real stories. Y'all stay safe. I'm telling you. Get your little pocket knife. If you go to one of the little ammo stores, they have some great knives in there. Um Also, like Walmart, the little hunting section, Target, depending on where you live, they have, hunting knives and things in there. So those are good things to have. Pocket mace, whatever you have to do to protect yourself. Yes, a taser, all that stuff. So, ladies, men, that was a night, like that was like hell night for real. So, but I'm glad she was here to be able to share her story with us. Um, and we are going to wish her all the best in recovering from that trauma because that's a lot to deal with. It really is. Um, so, anyway, everybody, I hope you all have an amazing evening. It is only 10 o'clock, but guess what? Let me tell you, um, I have been feeling like such a huge weight has been lifted off of me since I went on my girls' trip that the insomnia that I was suffering from, like really bad, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, you know, um, I'm not doing that right now. And I just want to keep this trend up. Like I do. So, on an ordinary night, we would have been on here for an hour and we would have went over to TikTok and got lit over there with some music, but not tonight. Tonight, Tay is going to get some rest because I have an early day tomorrow. I'm starting out with business in the morning, then I have errands to run. I have a doctor's appointment and all that good stuff. But of course, I'll be checking in with you all tomorrow. I hope you all enjoyed this live and we will do it again on Friday. So if you want to share on Friday, then have your story ready and we can talk about it. Regina Bet says, I have a story to tell. Regina, check us out on Friday. Go ahead. Yes, it's me. Go ahead and check that replay. So yeah, I've been sleeping a lot better since the girls' trip, and I'm really happy right now. I'm in a place of peace. Yes, I am. Cause y'all know, ooh, baby, I be. But I really have been sleeping better, and like I feel invigorated. I feel refreshed. So sometimes you just need that break. So with that being said, you all have a great evening and we'll talk later. All right. Bye.